When should you deviate from GTO in poker for exploitative play? Have you ever wondered when it might be smart to step away from a game theory optimal strategy in poker? Let's break it down. Game theory optimal play is all about creating a balanced approach that is hard to exploit. It works well against strong opponents who also play balanced strategies. However, there are times when you can profit more by adjusting your strategy based on your opponent's tendencies. First off, if you notice that an opponent is playing too tight or is very cautious, you might want to adjust your play. For example, if a tight player bets on a turn card that should favor you, a GTO solver might suggest calling. But in this case, folding could be better. Tight players often have strong hands and bluff infrequently, so you can save chips by folding. Next, if you spot clear patterns in how your opponents play, this is another opportunity to deviate. If someone consistently folds to aggression or never bluffs, you can start bluffing more often or value betting with weaker hands. This adjustment can lead to increased profits. Now consider loose players or calling stations. These players tend to call bets too often. In this situation, you should reduce your bluffs and focus more on value betting. Since they call frequently, you can maximize your winnings with strong hands. However, it is important to have enough information about your opponents before making these adjustments. If you do not have a solid read on their play style, sticking to GTO is often the safer choice. The more hands you have played against an opponent, the better your understanding of their tendencies will be. When you are at a mixed table with different player types, switching between GTO and exploitative strategies can be beneficial. It allows you to adapt to each opponent's style and take advantage of their weaknesses. Always remember that while exploitative play can lead to higher profits, it carries risks. If your reads are incorrect, you could end up losing more than if you had stuck with a balanced approach. So, make your adjustments carefully and incrementally. In summary, deviate from game theory optimal play when you have reliable reads on your opponent's weaknesses. Use GTO as a foundation to understand optimal play, but adjust when the situation calls for it. This balance can help you maximize your winnings while minimizing your risks.